G'day everybody, it is Down Under Entrepreneur coming to you from Cairns, North Queensland, Australia. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, it's nice and warm outside, so absolutely loving it. So today we have got another Australian top 5, okay, and today we're going to do a top 5 on the most dangerous animals slash insects in Australia. So if you're traveling here, these are probably the top nasties that you need to look out for. Okay, so number one, if you're visiting some of our lovely coastal cities, especially up in the tropical north, you want to look out for things like the box jellyfish and the irukandji, which is another type of jellyfish that's lives off the coast of Australia here. Box jellyfish, if it bites you, it can cause cardiac arrest and all that sort of stuff. So if you do come to the the lovely beaches and coastal towns and cities of North Queensland and just Northern Australia in general, if you go to the beach, we have stinger nets set up at our various beaches where the jellyfish obviously live and breed and whatnot. So just make sure you go swimming in a stinger net to be safe. So number 2, so if you're in New South Wales or Northern Victoria, the Sydney Funnelweb Spider. So basically, to my understanding, I think there's about 6 main different types of toxins found in spider venom. And all 6 of them are present in the Sydney funnelweb's venom, which is what makes it the most dangerous and deadliest spider in the world. So rule of thumb, if you see any large black spiders, if you're down in those parts of the country while you're here, stay well away. Like it's a spider. Like, no, thank you. Go and get like the flamethrower and just burn the shit down. Like it's a spider. Like, get out. So yeah, if you are unfortunate enough to be bitten by one, you need to get to a hospital straight away. This one will kill you. Okay. And a very, very close related cousin is the Redback Spider. So this is number 3. So the Redback Spider. Okay, so I've seen very, very small ones, and then I've seen like large ones. So generally it's like a black body with a red stripe down its its back or down its abdomen. Now, from what I understand, this one has about 5 of the 6 main toxins present in its venom, which makes it quite deadly as well. If you get bitten by one of these, you do have a bit more time to get to a hospital, but at the same time, likewise, you're still going to need to go to a hospital. Okay, so number 4 is the coastal and inland taipans. Now these are snakes. Generally, again here, rule of thumb, any type of brown snake in Australia, give it a wide berth, stay away. From what I understand, like a baby, like a little hatchling taipan, they carry like enough venom to kill like 30 human adults. Alright, so they're quite dangerous. You do occasionally find them in like suburban areas, but they're generally sort of out in scrubland, bush, the outback, stuff like that. Obviously your coastal taipans are generally more in like your coastal regions, hence the name coastal taipan. And number 5, I put this one on the list because he doesn't really get talked about too often, but a lot of people, when they come here, they like to go bushwalking, like to go and explore our tropical rainforest over here. Where I am in Cairns, just north of me, you've got the beautiful Danetrees rainforests. Absolutely stunning. If you're ever up this way, go and check it out. Like I did when I went up there, you might get to see a cassowary with its live young in the wild, so that was pretty cool. But this one is the Melicosis tick. So basically what it does is it burrows in, like all sorts of ticks, it burrows in, but then it starts to release numerous neurotoxins and whatnot. And basically it's kind of like a lethal injection. The body starts shutting down in stages and eventually you go into cardiac arrest. Okay, so he is quite nasty. So if you are going into the rainforest or bushland here in Australia, just make sure you take plenty of precautions, you know, long sleeves, a broad brimmed hat, all that sort of stuff like that. Okay. And this is just kind of like a bonus one, because every time, you know, every tourist I see is like, oh my god, it's so cute, oh, it's so cute. If you're in the outback in particular and you see a big red or a big grey kangaroo, do not go and cuddle them. They're gonna mess you up. They're very, very angry. They're not very nice. Yeah, they look cute and cuddly in the pictures and on National Geographic Channel, but trust me, you don't want to get up close and personal with one of these guys in the wild. They're also notorious for jumping into vehicles, travelling along highways and causing severe damage, not only to themselves but to the vehicle. So be wary of kangaroos in the wild. You know, you can find like the little rock wallabies and whatnot, and they're generally a bit more friendlier. But if you want to, if you want to go and sort of pat a kangaroo and all that sort of stuff, my advice is go to a wildlife sanctuary where there's ones that have been tamed, and obviously you've got rangers present in case they start like going berserk and all that sort of stuff like that. But apart from that, guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you found this useful. So next time you come for Australia, if you are heading to any of those areas, those are definitely ones you need to watch out for. There's not a lot of reported cases each year of people falling victim or anything, getting bitten or stung or beat up by kangaroos, but it does happen from time to time. But obviously, being forewarned is being forearmed or something like that. But apart from that, hope you're all having an awesome week. Have a fantastic day. Catch us tomorrow. Cheers.